Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year! It is officially 2026, which is so crazy to say, but I thought for today's video a good start to the new year is cleaning out my very messy closet. With Christmas, my room has gotten a little chaotic, especially my closet. All of the Christmas items that I buy ends up being hidden in my closet, and my closet's not that very big, so things tend to get a little crazy. While I was looking through my closet, pulling everything out, I found my little baby outfit. I wore this when I was a little baby. So cute, and I just kind of kept it over the years, so I'm just kind of keeping it in there. And I have the most randomest things, like this cowgirl hat with a crown. I ended up winning princess something like that, princess something, at my local fair, and so that's why I have that. But yeah, I ended up taking it off because it was kind of annoying. But like I said, I have the most randomest things in my closet. You'll see kind of in these next few clips here. But I have like a pink DS that I had found that was thrown in there, some candles that I had thrown in there that actually don't work, and a can of paint. LOL. I have found some spots in my room that needed to be retouched up with the paint, and I kind of grabbed the paint, put it in my room, and then just never painted, and I kind of just threw it in my closet. So yeah, I removed it. But yeah, I have the most, like I said, I have the most randomest things. And I found this really old One Direction binder that I designed. I might do an ASMR video on it. I think that would be really fun. If you want to see that, let me know. But I might do like a little ASMR video kind of going through it and doing like a going down memory lane. I can definitely speak. So I'm just kind of pulling everything out of my closet, trying to see if I can work with a nice clean space. And oh yeah, the keyboard at the very beginning of the video, you're probably like, why is that in there? Also, I found some old phones of mine. But why was the keyboard in my room or closet? I did some ASMR role plays and I just never put it back. So it's finally put back. Then I have this like little toy chest, hope chest thing in my closet. It's kind of full of most randomest things again, and I was kind of going through it to see if I can get rid of anything. Found an old camera of mine, found some SD cards I had no idea that I had. I was kind of shocked when I found them. And then I found some like old birthday cards from my family. I found my college graduation cap that I designed. I thought this was like super cool and cute, so I kept it. Obviously, I wouldn't get rid of that because it's so cute. And then I found my high school graduation cap as well. Not as cute as the other one, but still kind of cute. And then I think I found some lanyards. I think that's what I find next. Oh no, I found this. Oh my goodness. This is my One Direction On the Road Again tour light up stick from 2015. That still works, which is crazy. But yeah, I found that. And then this is where I found the lanyards. Found some lanyards, which I'll talk about in a few minutes here. I started pulling out some stuff that I wanted out. Found the stick, got rid of it. I don't know why it was in there, but I got rid of it. And yeah, then I found this like little cue ball thing, question ball thing. I was trying to figure out how to turn it on. I couldn't figure it out. It might be dead, to be honest, but it's from my childhood. I don't remember what the name it is. Back to those lanyards. If you guys don't know, I had a very amazing opportunity to play at Carnegie Hall back in 2015. If you guys don't know what Carnegie Hall, it's like a really famous stage that a lot of performers play on. Not like your average like music artist that you listen to today. It's more like orchestral type, but I've seen some more famous like people on the radio perform there as well, which is super cool to say I've played on the same stage as some of these people. But yeah. then I kind of just started putting things back, seeing if I can fit anything that I pulled out previously to put in here, trying to find anything and everything. And at the end, you'll see I kind of had a hard time closing it because I did stuff it pretty full, but I ended up fixing it, don't worry. So I ended up figuring out that it was the music stand. I have this like brick downable whatever music stand, and it was causing the problem. And then I fixed it. And then I went over to the other side of the closet and I started pulling out the rest of the clothes. After I finished pulling out all the clothes, pulled out some of the extra hangers that I had. They were kind of a mess. If you saw at the very beginning of the video, they turned into a huge mess. And I like to organize them by like what style they are, because some of them have like little divots and stuff, and those are perfect for shirts like tank tops and stuff. And so I usually use those for that. And it's annoying when you have to reach way in the back when you need that type of hanger for what, like those tank tops and stuff. So I try to organize it the best as I can. And then I found these little baskets off of Amazon, and they were actually a really good price. I've been looking literally everywhere, and I found these ones on Amazon. They were the right size, and it was a good price and stuff. They were on sale, which was such a blessing and amazing, because these things can be expensive. So I want to kind of organize all my clothes on the top shelves here, and so it's kind of stupid if you really want to get into it, but to me it's just more, it keeps everything organized. And so see how these like kind of fold out, they're super easy to assemble. Then they come with like a little bottom part plate thing, and there's little pegs in them, and you just put it down there and it's in there. So I had a little trouble with this one though. It wouldn't go all the way down, but I had eventually got it. But yeah, this is just what I wanted to do, kind of organize my closet. No one's really looking at my closet other than me, but for me, it's the aesthetic. So don't come after me. So after those were done, I put them on the shelf, and this is what they look like. And now it's time to do the other side, which I don't think I did on camera. No, I didn't, but there it is. There they all done, nice and neat. Eventually I'm going to do the top shelf, but I just gotta find the right size baskets, and I just haven't. So eventually those will be in baskets as well. And then now it's time to tackle the floor and my shoes, which I don't think I got rid of very many shoes. I think I only got rid of 2. And then I wanted to show you guys a little behind the scenes of like filming thumbnails. So this is me filming a thumbnail for the video. Essentially, I take a video and then I just sit there and like do multiple poses. I literally stuffed myself my entire clothes. Everything I own was on that bed, basically. Well, everything in the closet. But yeah, this is me doing the thumbnail. And then I started putting things back. I didn't really show too much of it, but this is me doing the other side of the closet. You can see I put some clothes in there. And right now I'm just color coordinating everything. I had a pile of clothes that needed to be put up, so I was doing that at the same time. You might see me take some clothes off the hangers and then re-put it back on the hanger. And the reason for that is because I want to hang all my clothes just one way, and then once I've worn it, I'm going to switch it to the other side. And so then when I come back to do this again at the end of this year or early next year, I can go through and be like, okay, I didn't wear this. Do I really want to keep it? Do I not want to keep it? And then go from there. and I ended up getting rid of a couple things, not a lot. Right there, see, I just changed it around. But yeah, I didn't get rid of a whole lot. I got rid of a couple things. There was a couple pieces I was like questioning, like this one I was questioning it, but I was like I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna keep it and see if I end up wearing it, which I don't know. I haven't worn it yet, so. I ended up intermixing my summer and winter clothes together. I previously had all my summer clothes together and then all my winter clothes together, but I kind of just like the idea of keeping it all together because in the middle of dead summer, no joke, I get cold super easily. So sometimes I tend to wear more wintry clothes also in the middle of summer when it's still 100 degrees plus outside. I just get cold easily. So I think it's just more beneficial if I keep them together. And I do tend to wear sometimes the summer clothes in the middle of winter because I'll like pair it with like a cardigan over it or a jacket just over it and stuff like that. Also, you might see me kind of like right there, I match it up like to what clothing it is. I like to try to keep it color coordinated, like what colors go with each other. So I like to make it go from like light to dark, even with the same colors. Like all the pinks, I like went from the lightest color to the darkest color, and then so forth. It's just what I do. It's just the best. And then I got these boots for Christmas. If you guys didn't see my what I got for Christmas video, I got these boots for Christmas, and I wanted to put a pool noodle in them. And you're probably like, why? If you don't know this hack, basically if you take a pool noodle and cut it to size and put it inside of a tall shoe that wants to like fold over, this helps them preventing them from falling over. And so this is what I'm doing, testing it to make sure it's the right size before I do it to the other shoe, and it was. So then I went and cut up a secondary one, and this is super inexpensive because this pool noodle is from the Dollar Tree. It was like $1.20, I think was what the tag said, if I remember right. It was not that expensive, but it's super cheap, super easy to do. And I'm just putting them in my new shoes to keep them standing up straight. And that's pretty much the end of this video. So let's go ahead and roll the end of the B-roll.